Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel. We're going to do a look at the rest of the year, see what's going on for you, with you, for the rest of 2024. Now keep in mind that it is a general reading, so not every message will resonate. That's totally fine. Take the ones that do, leave behind the ones that do not, and use discernment, okay? If you would like to book a personal reading with me, I do offer those. You can find the information on that in the description box below. So let's get right into it. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, universe, tap me into Pisces energy for the rest of the year. What's going on with the Pisces collective for the rest of the year? Show me the rest of 2024 for the Pisces collective. What's significant? What do we need to know? What are the energies? Show me Pisces. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, Pisces. It really does help out the algorithms and pushes these messages out for other viewers that need to receive them like yourself, okay? All right, what is the energy that Pisces will be embodying the strongest for the rest of the year? Pisces, you got card number 44, the traumatized. I acknowledge that I have been traumatized, but also that I am healing. Okay, it's kind of a heavier energy. I do like the healing aspect of things. The number 4, 8, 44 could be significant. Okay. Bottom of the deck is number 22. Okay. Master numbers. It's the Emperor. I am worthy of respect because I am respectful of all. Could be dealing with an Aries. An Aries could be significant over the rest for the remainder of the year. So could your father, a father figure, maybe a boss. Someone you have children with. It's going to vary for each and every one of you. It's a general reading, okay, for the collective of Pisces. Somebody has been walked all over quite a bit in their life is really what I'm getting. Somebody has been through I'm looking for the book for these cards. Quite a multitude of, I don't know, I'm getting emotional whiplash really from this, for the energy here. Let's see. So you could have grown up with a really, really stern father, and there's something significant about 22 or 44. Master numbers, okay? So for the traumatized, the traumatized has been knocked to the ground by a totally unexpected and undeserved bolt from the blue. Rain and lightning continue to fill the sky, turning this battlefield to mud, making walking on it difficult, if not impossible. The traumatized shoes have been sucked down into the mud, his shoeless state symbolic of his lack of protection from natural forces. It's also a reminder that when we wear shoes, the world is covered in shoe leather, just as the beliefs and prejudices we take with us on our journeys can influence and possibly even cover over the reality of what we are seeing. It seems that nothing could have been done to prevent this from occurring. It's a miracle that this wounded person is still breathing and with help may be able to heal from this damaging event. The fighting spirit is symbolized by the armor and the weapons of war in the border has been knocked out of the traumatized and post-traumatic stress has replaced it. This is not a disorder. It is perfectly normal. The customarily proud warrior has to accept that human beings are not superheroes, but highly evolved and adapted animals who can only take so much before they need to withdraw, acknowledge what has happened without allowing it to become an obsession, and take the necessary time to heal. A wounded animal goes back to its lair to rest, and if possible, allow its wounds to heal. Okay, the heart of the matter. To get well, we must know we are sick, especially in the case of trauma. A major problem is that the experiences that most affect us are all too often buried in our consciousness, or if acknowledged, are minimized in their ability to affect us now. No one wants to admit that they are not able to live up to the level of stoicism and strength that was portrayed in the idealized literature and dramatizations of the past. Human beings were most likely no better able to deal with traumas in the past than we are today. They probably became just as affected as anyone today, experiencing similar experiences, but suffered in silence. Their trauma-influenced behavior accepted as just who they were. Things were much harder, and people didn't expect anywhere near the level of joy, comfort, and leisure time that is now held up for envious scrutiny every day and in every way technologically possible. The violence of the pace of everyday life in the 21st century and the daily tsunami of information, most of it meant to frighten and control us, would have been enough to traumatize anyone born 100 years ago or more. Yeah, so there's an energy of somebody's subconscious is screaming out to them Okay, there's something that really, really needs to be addressed, looked at. Somebody is suffering from PTSD, like the card said. I'm not diagnosing anyone, I'm just stating what the card said. There's mental health concerns, okay, that are really at the forefront for the remainder of the year, it looks like. But I feel like, the silver lining is whomever's going through this, I do feel like you are seeking help, or you are acknowledging the fact that help is needed. So that's always a really good first step in the right direction. Let's get an astrology card. Spirit, give me an astrology card for Pisces for the rest of 2024. We have Vesta, which represents hearth. And I'm going to read to you about this as well. So card number 32, number 2, and number 3, 5, and 32 could be significant for some of you. Of course, these numbers don't have to be. It could just be confirmation for you. And bottom of the deck is the Sun card, which is Source, number 18. Let's read about Vesta here, okay? Vesta calls you to be a hearth fire, to share yourself for the benefit of all, but still have enough energy left to live healthfully and give again another day. The second largest and brightest asteroid between Jupiter and Mars was named after Vesta, the oldest goddess of hearth, home, and the family, as well as the center of a strong community. The fire in her temple was never allowed to go out, and the fire in the hearth of every home was sacred to her. She didn't get involved in politics or the misadventures of the other gods. The action needed is evaluate yourself in your life. Each human's task is to help reduce the total suffering on earth and increase the total joy. Your joy and suffering matter as much, neither more nor less than anyone else's. Don't burn yourself up for another's cause, nor withhold your warmth, but share what you have to offer. This is not a situation where you need to take sides. Come back to the center, to the flame, to your hearth, and your core values. Focus on that center flame instead of the personalities involved. Remember what matters. Find that deep calm within. Light a candle with a prayer and use it to bring your focus to the center and let the rest fall away. Then decide, advise, and operate from there. It may be time to take a retreat, a chance to clear yourself, clear your energy fields, cleanse your environment, reclaim your temple. If a relationship is truly of value and important to you, and important to your soul, the person or team you're involved with will honor your process. The challenge could be, Vesta warns you to share yourself rather than sacrifice yourself. Your hard work at holding the situation together may be ignored or taken for granted unless you know your worth. So you need to find the temple within. Yeah, Pisces has a tendency to be very sacrificial. So, I mean, I'm not surprised at all that energy is coming out. I do feel like those cards very much piggyback off of one another, Pisces, and they do definitely speak to needing to put self-care, self-love, self-worth above anything else right now. I also feel like a lot of you being empaths are absorbing energies around you that are not, they're hindering your progress. Okay, so it's really, there's a need over the next few months to take a strong, hard look and realistic look at that, about who you're surrounding yourself with and who you may or may not need to disconnect from, at least temporarily, to get back to the heart, the center of you, right? All right, Spirit. So we're going to take a look at October, then November, December. So show me October, and we'll clarify with tarot. October, please. I know October is like a few days in, but give me one more for October. Thank you, Spirit. November. Oop, these cards are flying out. That's too many. Can I get one more, Spirit, for November? And show me December. For the Pisces Collective, 2 cards, please. For Pisces in December. That's too many. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, bottom of the deck is your energy, Pisces. It's escape. Mars in Pisces. You could have Mars in Pisces. I did mention Aries energy could be significant. There's an energy of escapism that's really tempting for the rest of the year is what I'm getting. So definitely something to be mindful of. Obviously, we all have our own free will to do as we please. It's just something that Spirit wants to bring to your attention. So taking a look at October, we do have devotion as well as exaltation. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. Specifically, it could be Saturn in Libra or Moon in Taurus. Of course, it does not have to be, my loves. Let's just take a look at the book real quick here and get some keywords. and then we'll jump into clarifying these. Oops, sorry guys. Also, guys, while it's on my mind, in the description box below, you will find my Cash App and my Venmo, as well as information on booking readings. So if you're interested in donating to the channel, it's obviously not a requirement, but it's definitely appreciated. So go ahead and check that out if you'd like. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my loves. All right. And I recommend checking out the other signs in your birth chart as well to get additional messages, okay? All right, so taking a look at devotion. In a reading, this card indicates the danger that the questioner may, in a desire to please everyone, promise more than he or she can possibly achieve. This results in a hopeless situation of attempting to meet obligations that can't be successfully completed. Events are taking part in a legal case, drawing up an agreement of importance, a relationship with a great age difference, and a long-lasting marriage. Okay. So someone's expectations of you are way too high. I mean, they're unachievable. They're unattainable. Or yours are of somebody else. Let's see. Moon in Taurus, exaltation. This card appears when strong hunches about making money are about to pay off. It may indicate that business possibilities to do with food, catering, property, or a business operated from home will be successful. The card can warn of the typical Taurian danger of self-indulgence, which can spoil or upset any good situation. Events are possession of something beautiful, an excessive attachment to material comforts, inheriting a piece of family property, artistic expression that proves profitable, financial worries that may or may not be justified, and a good business opportunity. Okay. All right, Pisces. So there's something crucial or significant over the next few months about your career or the way you make money, or like your security / stability. There's something about that that's very much being highlighted to me intuitively. I feel like you're very much devoting yourself to something that's, I just heard, not going anywhere, or it's not benefiting you in any way, shape, or form. And I don't mean that in a selfish way. It's just like, what are you doing? It's kind of how you're starting to feel. Tell me about devotion for Taurus. Could be dealing with a Taurus. For Pisces in October. Yeah, we have 5 of Cups. Give me a couple more, please, on devotion for Pisces. Temperance. Sagittarius energy could be significant. And the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, money. There's something significant about money. You could be a healer or do something in regards to healing. You're doing a lot of reflecting in October as well. For some of you, you're witnessing something, or you're becoming privy to something. Like you're hearing some sort of rumor, you're hearing some sort of information, almost in like a backhanded way or through like a third party in relation to something going on. And it could be with your partner or someone that you are very devoted to, someone that you have a strong devotion to. This person is really struggling. And it could be you, okay? For somebody, this is very specific, somebody could lose their job, or somebody could be finding out that, I don't know, they're being replaced, or there's just something, I don't know, it's like there's this empty void when it comes to like what you do to make your living. It's not fulfilling. Tell me about exaltation in October for Pisces. 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, yikes. Give me one more on exaltation, please. 555 could be significant, or 55. And the 5 of Pentacles, wow. 55, 55. Yikes. 5s are the lowest vibrational energy in the tarot. Wow. The only one we don't have out here is the 5 of Wands. somebody's going to take a major hit financially. Be very, very mindful of those you're surrounding yourself with, or those that you are allowing in your energy field. Somebody that you're dealing with is very deceptive. And I feel like it's an overdrive in October. There's a very, very manipulative game playing type energy around you, or this is you. You know what side of the coin you're on here. Somebody's taking an L though, big time. Also, Pisces, there's an energy of, if you do choose to go about obtaining something, it's going to feel like a hollow victory. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's very mean, very, very cunning, very cutthroat, very brutal individual, okay? Could be just with their words, could be physical. God, Lord, help us. I hope it's none of those things, but there's somebody around you that treats you like garbage. And I feel like you are tired of feeling left out in the cold, abandoned, bruised, battered, beat up, however you want to go about describing it. You're realizing that this is not working for you. It's not beneficial to you in any way, shape, or form. Yikes, Pisces. Well, let's look at November. Let's see what's going on. In November, we do have optimism and inheritance. Okay. A little bit better energy there. We have Sagittarius and Scorpio, specifically could be Moon in Sagittarius or Saturn in Scorpio. Funny how the Moon and Saturn are the only two planetary bodies that have came out in this deck. All right, so let's see. Saturn in Scorpio is inheritance. Okay, so because of Scorpio's rulership of the 8th house, there's promise of an inheritance of some kind whenever this card's drawn in a reading. Negatively, the inheritance card can indicate the capability of the questioner to harbor deep, brooding resentment when he or she feels some injustice has been perpetrated. Events are managing an inheritance, dealing with other people's property, selling on behalf of another person, an executor of a will, or situations involving long and patient work. Okay. Moon in Sagittarius. Optimism. When this card is chosen, it always indicates that a long trip abroad is imminent, or that a visit from someone from the past or a friend from a distant country will be important to the person asking the question. Events are a move to another country, exploring foreign philosophy, planning a holiday, a family project, contact from the past, a reason for optimism. So things are looking up for you in November. Okay, you could be inheriting a multitude of things. Somebody could be passing something down to you. Something's giving you that glimmer of hope, though. Definitely a little sparkle of hope, right? A light at the end of the end of the tunnel. A pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, so to speak, right? Let's see. It doesn't have to be necessarily that anyone's passing away and leaving you something in their will. I feel like you could just be inheriting. Well, let's see. Let's not speculate too much. Someone from your past returning. I'm getting 6 of Cups vibes, but I do feel like this could be a positive person returning. Something positive returning to your life. Okay, tell me about inheritance, please, for Pisces in November 2024. Judgment, we have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Give me one more, please, on inheritance. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Could be dealing with someone specifically that has brown eyes or brown hair. That's very specific, but... I feel like you could be inheriting the aftermath of abuse that someone else went through, or someone's inheriting that from you. That's very specific, but I just intuitively got that download. If you are going through a divorce, I do feel like it could be finalized this month, or somebody's divorce is getting finalized. I'm also getting for some of you, there's some sort of legal situation that is pending that will be coming to an end. It looks like it's a fair judgment. There's something about legalities in the situation that are significant. Something has to be gone about, like a tried and true old-fashioned method or something. I definitely feel, though, like if somebody has passed away, they're leaving this in the hands of an air sign to make the call on who gets what. They could be leaving everything to their spouse or someone they're married to or any committed relationship with. You could be getting married for some of you. Okay, I'm getting a lot of downloads. But you could be inheriting someone's debt too. It's like you're inheriting something through marriage, if that makes any sense. They're not giving me a whole lot there. Give me one more, please, on inheritance. The Devil. Capricorn energy. It kind of came out inverted. It was like sideways. Yeah, you could be inheriting somebody's nasty, toxic tendencies, toxic traits, toxic codependency. Control issues, big time control issues is what I'm hearing. Pisces, what is going on? Be mindful of playing devil's advocate. Some of you have an addiction or have substance use problems or some sort of addiction issue, some sort of toxicity that's inherited. It's been passed down. Generational curses is what I'm hearing. Tell me about optimism for Pisces in November. Guys, and keep in mind the energy is fluid. If this isn't resonating with you, it could be someone close to you whose energy I'm picking up on, okay? And like I said, check out the other signs in your chart if this isn't resonating. It's general for the collective. It's not always going to resonate. Give me one more, please, on optimism for Pisces in November. We have the Lovers, Gemini energy. We've got the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. Okay, let me grab this one. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Things could be looking up for you. You could have a difficult decision to make in November in relation to a career or a move. Or maybe buying a vehicle. You and a friend could be developing something more than just like a platonic type of feeling. You could be inheriting a business as well. I feel like if you and your partner or you and your spouse or you and someone that you're very close with, or if you two are inheriting a business, particularly some sort of traveling business, doesn't have to be, things are going to really move quickly towards victory and success. But there's a strong need to like be optimistic about it and not go into it with a negative mindset, because I feel like if you do go into it with a negative frame of mind, they're highlighting the fact that things are, you know, words are spells. Our thoughts are what we manifest into reality. So there's definitely a need to think positively, think optimistically. Okay. Let's look at December, Pisces. Heavier energies here, but let's see. We have revenge and convention. Venus and Capricorn could be significant. Mars and Scorpio, or just Mars Capricorn energy could be, or Scorpio and Capricorn energy could be significant. Let's see. I don't like the revenge one. So Mars and Scorpio. When this card is selected in a reading, extreme action is at least a possibility in the current situation. As long as one is able to use this potential in a controlled way, the outcome can be positive. Events it can represent are a phenomenal achievement, extreme effort in order to overcome some kind of problem, getting even with someone, or an over-the-top reaction to a perceived hurt. Okay. All right. Let's look at Venus and Capricorn. Convention. When this card is chosen, it often indicates a romantic liaison with someone much older or younger. Events are a marriage or affair with a great age difference, a relationship with a famous or important person, or a new friend of some influence. That's the second time it said a relationship with someone much older than you. So some of you, there's a major age difference or maturity slash experience difference between you and your partner if you're in a relationship, or someone that you're interested in. It's like I'm hearing you have friends in high places, or you could be in the near future. And by December, tell me about revenge, please, for the Pisces collective in December. 2 more. That's way too many. Give me 1 more, please, on revenge. Thanks, Spirit. I'm not going to take that one. 6 of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Swords and the Death card. Scorpio energy again. So definitely Scorpio energy could be significant for you in December. There could be third parties situation that's ending a relationship for someone that you're connected to, or for you. Speaking of inheritance in November, we do have the Death card coming out with the 3 of Swords. Somebody could be passing away in December. My condolences if so, and I don't want to wish that on anyone. I'm not strongly getting that, and I'm not going to predict that for anybody, but there could definitely be a small windfall of money coming in for you in the month of December. If so, I do feel like somebody is pretty jealous or envious of this. There's somebody who wants what you have, and they want to put an end to that for you because they want it. This could be somebody who takes, and they don't give at all. Could be somebody who's very selfish. Somebody that you continually give to or feed their mouth, so to speak, and they just bite the hand that feeds them, so to speak, right? Metaphorically, hopefully. You could be seeking some sort of advice in relation to this person or this situation in December as well. Sorry, I had a phone call there, guys. Sorry, I went silent. So tell me about convention in December for the Pisces collective. What is this about? Tell me about convention for Pisces. Somebody is really old-fashioned. They're not innovative either. Like, this is somebody who, they know the way they like to do things the tried and true old-fashioned way, and they're not willing to budge to do it a different way. They don't want to think outside the box. They don't want to try a new method, a new technique, or even try to discover one. This is what I'm getting. Could be you or someone you're dealing with. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Now, the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups both came out inverted. I did turn them around. However, I do feel like there could be some sort of financial issue in December. There could be a collaborative project or endeavor that you've been working on or engaging in that could kind of fall apart or become highlighted to you that you and these people are just not on the same page. You don't view things the same. You don't want to go about doing things the same way. You just don't quite mesh. Something is just missing, right? There's no meshing. It's like oil and water, kind of. Could be a family member. But it's easier said than done. It's a situation that's not easy for you to walk away from. It's not something that you can just walk away from. It's a lot more complicated than that. Your intuition is really, really, really strong the next few months. I mean, you're a Pisces. It's strong regardless. But there's something that over the next few months, you definitely need to be trusting your intuition and not overthinking it. Be careful of who you're networking with. over the next few months till the end of the year. I don't know. There's people you could be networking with that may have ill intentions or that are not necessarily on the same page as you, even though they may be trying to portray that they are, if that makes sense. Interesting. Let's get some advice for the remainder of this year, and then I'm going to close out the reading, Pisces. So hopefully this resonated. Hopefully you guys got some good info out of it and that you enjoyed it. I do want to take a moment real quick to remind you to like the video, please, by hitting that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. That way when I upload new content, you guys get notified right away. And it helps aid me in picking up on your energy stronger in future readings. So what is the advice, Spirit, for Pisces for the rest of 2024? What is the advice? King of Cups, Chariot card, Five of Swords. Pisces, I feel like you're really being called to have the determination and willpower to win, to be victorious, to come out on top, but to do it with a loving heart, to do it from a genuine place of emotional fulfillment and emotional maturity. Throughout the rest of the year, there's going to be people crossing your path that are not necessarily approaching you or entering your life with good intentions. And there's a need to be able to use discernment to pick up on that energy, to avoid allowing that energy to really engulf you and deter you on your path in this lifetime. Full steam ahead, full speed ahead, okay, but definitely using discernment, trusting your intuition, and that sort of thing. So, Pisces, I hope the reading was enjoyable to you. I hope that you guys have a good rest of your year. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, start doing some other signs, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.